Hey everybody, Live Farmer 73 here. How y'all doing? Oh my God, so many people there already. How's everybody doing? Let me see who's in the house right now. Valerie Jordan, Bella. I'm trying to whisper because I think my neighbor on the porch over there somewhere. Uh, Monique Garner, Garden and Eden. Y'all see I ain't got my glasses on. My grandpa glasses. Callie Rose. Let me turn this down because I know it's about to start blaring. Karen Spencer, Lisa Darley. Karen Spencer said, I'm so excited. So excited. How you doing, Karen Spencer? Uh, Wheel 45, Trina Spencer, Mandissa. How you doing, Mandissa? Laura Spencer, Ali, Daewoo, Daywound. Cheryl's Organic Food. Hey, lady Cheryl, how you doing? That was awesome live you did the other day. Awesome. Ladybug, Love, Skin, Hair, and Garden. Always love your name. Always love it. Renee, Maxim, Walker, DC Harrison, Wilson, Maureen Chevis. Trying to keep up. Old Dirty Bananas? Yep, Old Dirty Bananas. I like your name. Jordan is the name. Let me see. Michael, God, it's moving, y'all. It's moving. Sonya, I can't keep up with that. How y'all doing? Guava, everybody. How you doing tonight? Who me? Everybody's in the house. I'm gonna wait a hot second, just let a few more people in, just because, because I'm trying to read the names. The thing moving so fast. Liberty Springs, Cindy Dixon, Cameron F, Susie B, Allie, Lana Maria, Indigo Blue, Sabrina, Bass Reeves, what's going on, man? Guava, Priscilla, Tesfer, Yolanda, Homestead Heart, Homestead Heart. I'm just letting you know, you and Lady Cheryl's Organic Food Force, y'all done got me started. I'm just letting you know. Hey, Starduster, I don't know how I seen that. I knew your thumbnail. Hey, Trey, but Homestead Heart, you and Lady Cheryl, I got a surprise for y'all. I'm gonna show y'all though. Okay, how you doing, Michelle Hamilton? And let me see, Wayman Lewis. How you doing, Wayman Lewis? Deborah Brown. Is it Deborah or yeah, Deborah? We gonna say Deborah. How y'all doing? Jay Wise, Garden and Eden, Peyton Austin. I can't pronounce the two names that just came. I'm very sorry about that. It was a lot of letters. Industry One, Lisa Darling. Uh, Callie. Oh my God. Let me get back on here. Howdy, Led. Oh, G. Jones, Rosette Soil and Seed. I like your name. Callie Kale, Alicia Marie, Katanya Roberts, Angela Girl J, Wheel Gun Fanboy. I like your name, Wheel Gun. I got a couple in myself. Let me see. D Wheel Trey, King Son, Tamara Williams, uh, Homesteader Chick. See on somebody else's channel, Homesteader Chick. I like your name. Lisa Savage, Lulu, the Brighter, 13, Seed to Soil, Brenda Valentine Bates. Listen, I just got home from work. They've been working the snot out of us because y'all know the stuff that's going on right now. They was talking about the posters folding up. Nah, nah. We ain't going nowhere. Because I'm telling you right now, they keep us working right now. They keep us working. So thank you, Shirley Winston. Hello, congratulations on your milestone. Thank you so much. Back speaking of that, my milestone. Yeah, yeah, my little wet t-shirt contest. Check it out. We actually reached that the other day. We actually reached 73,000 people, 73,000 friends and family coming to the Greenhouse Lounge and hang out. That, let me tell you something. About 10 years ago or so, that was a joke to me. That was a joke. And I said that. And y'all know I never really talk about the numbers as far as like subscribers because I don't do the whole like thumb up thing, right? But the only reason I posted that was because a joke, a dream became reality. You guys helped a dream, a joke. It started out as a joke. Like, for instance, someday I'm gonna be a movie star. I'm gonna work right next door to Denzel. Me and Denzel gonna star in a picture together, right? You joke around, you kid around, and you joke. But I'm gonna say this: never say never. Some of y'all say, I don't want no YouTube channel. I don't speak well. I don't talk well, and people ain't gonna like what I got to say. I said that too 10 years ago. So there you go. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. If just like the garden, if you don't get out here and do it, you don't know what you can and what you cannot do, because you don't know how many people are behind you to help you. You know what I'm saying? Your energy might not. Trust me, I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? Okay, V Jordan, I see you. I'm gonna get you. There we go. You never know who, when you're low, when I'm low. Trust me, I get low, and sometimes I'm like, man, I'm tired. Some you guys come in there and boost me up, like, Led, let's talk about them lemons. Led, let's talk about them persimmons. Led, let's hear it. And I'm like, yeah, I feel like talking about that. You know, I answer a few comments. I laugh a little bit to some of your comments. So, thank you guys for everything. We reached a miraculous milestone of 73,000 subscribers, friends, and family here in the Greenhouse Lounge. This belongs to all of us. So, thank you. Lady Led made this immediately. She's the one that called me and told me, you really reached 73,000, for real, for real. And I'm like, come on, I'm at work. I'm gripping the grain in the mail truck, you know. It worked, and it's all because of you guys. So I want to say thank you. I'm gonna raise it up. Okay, you know what? Let's get him out first. Okay. I don't think he liked what he just flew into. So thank you guys for everything. Guava to everybody here, and guava to everybody that's not here right now, because I couldn't have done any of this without you. Thank you so much, Guava. It hit my jump. Ooh, that's cold. Ooh, sorry. Yeah, I made a girl face with that one. You know, good God. Thank you. Sorry, I spilled my sip on my jump. Anyway, listen, you guys, I'm gonna get right into it. Thank you so much for everything. Let's try this without spilling it this time. Guava. Thank you. There you go. I got it in my beard. Thank you so much, M. Jones. Thank you so much. I just missed some. Princess Israel, how you doing? Let me see. Tina, so blessed. Sandra, Garrett, Susie B in the house. Jay McDonald. Okay, everybody. When we come into the Greenhouse Lounge, for all the new people, I need you to do one thing, what we always do. Represent your city, your state, and your grow zone. If you do not know your grow zone, if you are a gardener, that is very important. If you do not know your grow zone, please click off. Go Google your grow zone by looking up your city and state, and then come back in and put your grow zone up and represent your spot. I see Detroit. I see Texas 8A, Zone 7A, Orange County, California 9, Sacramento 9B, Big Bend, Florida, Zone 8B, Theo, South Carolina 8, Zone 773, Memphis in the house, Arizona in the house 7, Greer, South Carolina. You here with me? Let me see who else we got. Texas Zone 8, Australia Zone 11. Australia should be like Zone 400 or something, right? How you doing, Australia? Guava to you all the way around there on the other side of the globe. Thanks for being here. Mesquite, Texas, Zone 8B. Tallahassee, Florida, 8A in the house. Austin, Texas, Chicago, oh, my stomping grounds. I think that's 6B. I could tell it to you for you. Tell it to you for you. No, I'm tired. College Park, Georgia. Lived in College Park. I lived in College Park on off of MLK Boulevard. I'm telling too much about myself. But yeah. I loved it there. It was hot, but loved it there. Detroit Zone 6B, Atlanta, Georgia 6B. No, that ain't right. That ain't right. Atlanta, Georgia 8B. Okay, I knew that was wrong. Pittsburgh 6B. I'm from Tallahassee, Florida, Zone 8B. You guys, Warner Robins, Georgia. My sister lived in Warner Robins, Georgia before she moved here. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. Winston-Salem B, Texas Zone B, Zone 8. Everybody, I'm gonna get right into it, okay? Because I don't think I could be here too long because I gotta go in the house and I gotta, get myself together. You know. Anyway, I want to talk about something, and I'm listening. Am I okay? My iPad done uh, tipped out on me. But listen, how many new gardeners do we have in the house today? Or how many gardeners at all do we have? I was trying to see if somebody walking up behind me. I might have to grab old Wide Earp. Let me see. Okay, we got Rilton Walker, Tracy McDuffie. Let me see. Stardust, you ain't no newbie. You got it going on. Let me see. Kim Stage, I'm new. Let me see. Lawrence. Thank you, Turf Therapy. My brother, thank you so much. If y'all ain't went over there and see his channel, man, much respect to Turf Therapy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, McMillion. Thank you. I appreciate that. The New Jersey, new. Slow down, please slow down the chat. I can't. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I can't slow it down. It's moving too fast. I want to see everybody, but when it's almost 600 people in there, everybody, I can't slow it down. I wish I could. I'm talking on my phone, not my laptop. Okay. Cheryl, wear new pillows. I'm gonna do my best to try to see some of what's going on. Ducks fighting. See what's going on in the chat here. Okay. So we can talk, because I want to talk. I don't want to just talk about myself today. This is what I had to oh no, they ain't fighting. They making duck love. I was gonna turn the camera around. I don't think y'all I don't think y'all want to see that. It's spring. Listen, for all the new gardeners, thank you, Kim Stage 52. I appreciate you. Let me get back in that. Thank you so much. Memphis, Tennessee, Zone 7A, 7B. If you just started gardening, there's one big important part of it that I leave out like all the time. That's more important pretty much than anything, which is you started your garden. What size is your garden? Do you have a small garden? Did you start one of these small patio container gardens that I did? Or do you feel like you're going to open up something like this? All of this. I got that garden. I got the big one over there that you saw me and Lady Lead plant with the sweet potato slips. Get your duck sick. Nick Thomas in the house. How you doing, Nick? Oh man, you went way back. MC8. Yeah, man, I'm with you. You need to know how to water your garden. Don't that sound simple? Just grab a can of water and go water it. Sounds simple. Very simple. But there's a lot of factors that play in on that. Number one, thank you so much, Retired to Sow. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Number one, it's more factors than that. Because if you think you're going to go out there in the morning and water it all cute stuff and just be done, your garden is your baby. You got to think like that. You got to think about that, okay? That's like you waking up, your baby waking up in the house. You fed your baby once. You changed your baby diaper once in the morning. and you gave your baby something to drink first thing in the morning, the baby's still gonna be hungry later, depending on the activity. The baby gonna be thirsty, and you need to clean up after your baby. Your garden ain't no different. You gotta constantly clean up after it. Hey, LAS3, you gotta constantly clean up after your garden, just like your baby. You gotta constantly water your garden, depending on the conditions, like your baby. Okay, depending. Because let me see. Give us some neem oil tips, please. What do you need, Jasmine Scott? I only use neem oil in the wintertime, and I spray everything down, and that's it. Everybody uses neem oil for everything. I don't. I don't. Again, I'm gonna tell you, because you may not have been here, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Hey, two Max in the pack. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't use all that stuff. Sometimes my trees fail and my plants fail, and sometimes they don't. But I really, truly try not to use all that crap. Other people do. I ain't got a problem with it. If that's what you do, go for it. I don't even care. I just don't. I really don't. Sometimes I'm gonna tell you this. Thank you so much, Jonathan Smith. I'm gonna tell you this. True story. You start putting all. Thank you, Lauren Whitefield. I appreciate you. Wait, let me read that. That's a whole bunch of words. Thank you, you and Lady Lev, for all of your tips. Hubby and I watch your channel and are inspired. In Indiana, the weather can change 4 seasons in 1 week. Trust me, I know. I'm from Ohio. I know. So let me get back to what I was saying. I don't use all that neem oil and stuff because of this, okay? Sometimes all that mess that you put on your trees, your plants, and all of that stuff will kill your plants faster than you just leaving it alone and let the bugs just nibble a bit of it. Bugs ain't always your worst enemy. Sometimes you your worst enemy, because you keep thinking that you need to go out there. I need to spray something on it. I saw a video today. They said use silver dust. Then they said use 7 dust. Then they said put some copper in the ground. Then they said I need to put sea salt on it. Not sea salt. What's the other stuff? Epsom salt. Then one channel, every channel got their own recipe. You understand? And you got to think of something. They might not live by you. So that Epsom salt might work for them at that time. It might not work for you. And then here's another thing too you got to listen to real close. Some folks just be lying just so you can watch them. If I showed you, here's Rasputia. I'm going to flip the script on y'all. This is Rasputia, my persimmon tree. This was Bonita's daughter. Bonita's little stump is over there in the corner, okay? But this tree right here is loaded full of fruit. I'm gonna just pick you up and take you over there with me for a second. And she's huge. She's huge and loaded, fully loaded from stem to branch, full of persimmons, full of food, full of delicious persimmons, right? And she's about 15 feet wide and 15 feet tall. We gonna eat good off of that, right? Now let me sit it down. Now my point with saying all of that is this. I could show you that fruit tree and all you saw was, oh my God, look at all the fruit. Oh my God, look at all the delicious stuff he growing, right? What you didn't see was you don't know what I put in it. I could be organic, like I'm telling you, I throw everything down there, but some people don't, and they'll grow it at all costs and won't tell you, and have you going out there thinking you gonna just sprinkle some eggshells under there, and it ain't working for you, right? Everything don't work for everybody. So, you know, you got to remember one thing. This YouTube game is smoke and mirrors too. Don't take nobody's word for nothing, not even mine. Do the research yourself and make sure these things work for you. Because if you listen to a billion different gardeners with a billion different solutions, you're going to have one outcome: a dead tree, a dead plant. You know what I'm saying? So just, ain't nothing wrong with taking some of our advice, but do your own research and check your own area. Because, again, y'all see when I use neem oil in the winter, when ain't no leaves on nothing. And I didn't even do it this winter because I just didn't feel like coming out here. So, okay, gardening is a trial and error period. Amen, T Love Greens. Amen to that. Good advice. Thank you so much. So, please, I'm going to say this. In your first, I don't drink coffee. I can see tea bags. I can see tea bags. Okay. Anyway, don't be rushing out. When you first starting out gardening, don't put, thank you, Ladybug. Keep it simple. Like I be saying, don't go buying all this stuff. Try it first. To me, your garden is like this. You ever cook a meal? You cook. I see a copperhead in the water. Look at this. I'm about to show y'all right now. I ain't gonna show you that. You don't want to see no deadly snake. But you ever cooked a bomb meal? And as soon as you set it down, you know you put your foot in it, right? And as soon as you set it down on the table for somebody to taste, they dump ketchup on it, and dump hot sauce on it, and dump mustard on it. And you sitting there like, fool, I could have just gave you some pizza rolls if you was gonna do all of that. I've been in the kitchen all day cooking that cuisine. This ain't dinner, this is cuisine, right? Okay, there you go. See how disappointed you are? You done did all that and poured all that. They don't even know what your meal really tasted like. They said, this is good. You ain't eating nothing but mustard. You ain't tasted jack. You tasted mustard, ketchup, and hot sauce, and salt. And I had it seasoned to, right? You be like, oh, wait till you ever cook a meal so good that you in your pajamas and you still plate it up and go take it over somebody's house. Like, look, you gotta taste that. Hit that right there. Hit that right there, son. Hit that. Damn, dog, man, just hit that, huh? And they taste it like, oh, God, dog, you put your foot in it, right? Now, what if you drove across town for your family member or your mom or something to taste that plate you just made, and as soon as they got it, before they even tasted your meal that you put your foot in, and it's a one-in-a-lifetime meal, thank you, CJ Bird, ketchup, hot sauce, you know what I'm saying, mustard, you like, whoa. Don't do that. Just taste it first. I can't have nothing. Them people, I don't eat nothing without no hot sauce. I ain't fixing you jack else. Well, that's the same thing with your garden. You start dumping all this crap on it before you even know what you doing. And then when it don't work out, you say, it died. I got a brown thumb. I don't know what happened. Usually, some of y'all folks, y'all know good and well. Y'all email me and be like, it died. Then I'll be like, what you put on it? Well, I watched such and such. They said throw a little copper dust on there and some potassium and some. You didn't even give the damn thing chance to grow on its own before you start trying to diagnose stuff, and you do too much. All these tomatoes I got growing, the tomatoes done popped out everything. Guess what I gave them? Nothing. Some prayers. Everybody say, Led, what did you feed your tomatoes? Nothing yet. Because if you keep your soil right, you feed your soil, man, the plant's gonna eat. Some of them, I told you about them dead squirrels that be out in the street and stuff. Out on the street when they fall out the tree, because they ain't, we ain't gonna talk about squirrels right now, but you know what I'm saying. Some of these dead fish and stuff out here, man, I put them in the ground. Coffee grounds, eggshells, banana peels, all my kitchen scraps come out here into my garden every day. I even got a bucket, oh, you can't see it, up on my back porch that I'm supposed to dump out right now. Because this started stinking up the house because I poured some of my wine yeast in it. Just to see what happened. It started turning coffee into wine. So anyway, y'all, you don't take it easy. You're doing too much. Thank you, Nichelle Richardson. Thank you so much. So take it easy. Now, back to what I was saying. water your garden, make your garden the size of how much you think you can water it. Because I can't water, I got a 50 by 50 garden, and this one is about a 50 by 250 by 50 gardens. You ain't gonna be out there with no little watering can doing that, right? So that just put that out of my head. Then I'm walking back and forth on an acre of land to get the water out the creek. That's crazy, right? Hey, Homestead Heart. So you can't be doing that. So you have to come up with a plan. Number one plan is, if I can't water it, I need to downsize that garden into a size that I can manage. I can keep water. If that garden is too big, how you gonna feed it? Just like the baby, right? Don't have no baby if you can't feed them. Message. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But that's true. You can't take care of the baby, don't have the baby. Michael Jackson said it, not me. So don't blame him, not me, okay? You can't feed the baby, don't have the baby. Mike said it, not me. So before y'all be like, you can't say that about women's, Mike said it, not me. Okay, take it up with him in his estate. Thank you so much, Gardner. Skinny Boy Randy, how you doing, young man? Good to see you, and congratulations. I saw you on Cheryl's Organic Food Force Live. Congratulations, my brother. I appreciate you. Let me see. Daniel Smith, thank you so much. Started watching you 3 days ago, and you touched the core of me, and your words set my spirit. Got out and planted some vegetables. Amen to that. That's what I'm talking about. Man, just get out there and go. Thank you, TBS 247. I appreciate you. Guava to y'all. Guava. Everyday living. Guava. Thank you so much. What kind of peaches you have, Led? Okay. See, I was going to save all that for a whole nother video. But tonight, I feel good. I ain't got to work tomorrow, y'all. So look. I ain't got to work tomorrow. Guava. You hear me? I might double up on that. So I got so many peaches now, I don't know, because I've been air layering and taking a whole new plant off and planting it somewhere else on my land. All of this area behind me used to be open, and I was trying to sculpt it and all of that. I don't need no grass. My grass ain't cut right now. You know why? Not just for the little baby turtles, because that's about to be over. But I need to know exactly where I'm putting trees at. Look, I got one going over here, right here. See that stick in the dirt, that dirt hole right there? I got another tree on the way. I got 4 more trees on the way. I'm gonna fill this whole area up. I don't want to be able to walk out to the water without touching a tree touching me. You understand? I don't want to be able to use my ride lawnmower over here. I want to be able to use my walking lawnmower, because I want food. So again, with that being said, how am I going to water it all, right? Because the little pump that I threw down into Washikuchi Creek, that's another name. Y'all better watch out. Washiokuchi Creek, okay? They named it. That's another story. So before I throw that pump down in Washiokuchi Creek, I need to know, am I still going to be holding that doggone hose all day? Yes. I'm going to tell y'all how to spell it. I spelled it a year ago, and it's Washiokuchi Creek, not Washiokuchi Creek. Okay, so if you say it fast, I'm gonna put the name up so you say it fast to yourself 10 times, see how that end up. So throwing that pump down in Washiokuchi Creek, that's not feasible either. So I knew I was going to expand my garden this year. So what did I do? I had to fix my big pump with the sprinklers, y'all. I had to. I kept on putting it off. I can't afford for all this stuff to die. All right. So I had, let me see, yes, Washiokuchi Creek, an old Indian tribe. Who is this? Garden Tips. Garden Tips, email me at lairfarmer73@yahoo.com. Garden Tips, and when you email me, title it Washiokuchi Creek. Washiokuchi Creek, okay? So yes, old Indian tribe, okay? I'll tell you more about that. So Here's the deal. If you can't water it, you're going to have to make it smaller so you can water it. How are you going to feed it? Hey, how you doing, Illini farmer? How you doing? How you going to feed it? Fertilizer costs money, whether you buying it chemicals or organic. I don't care what it is. It costs money. And here's the other thing, okay? If you go in organic and using eggshells, coffee grounds, you need a lot of that to feed that soil because it's a slow release. Vagisil try. That was terrible. But yeah, you need a lot, okay? So be ready to feed it. How much feed are you going to need to feed that portion of your garden? If you got a container garden, you know, if you keep it small, yeah. But this is what I need to let you in. The reason I'm saying all of this, if you can't water it, size it down. If you can't feed it or afford to keep it fed, scale it down. All right? And this is the other thing that I wanted to tell you before I go. Let me see. Oh, we only in here 30 minutes. Listen close. I want you to use your head about something. If you go out and you build all of this stuff, thank you, Jay Blue. If you build all of this stuff for your garden, or you get all this stuff for your garden, you buy all this crap for your garden and these fancy pots and all of this stuff, and then all you growing is like a pineapple in this big old container, it's not feasible. You could have bought a pineapple, even the organic one, for cheaper than what you putting into it. You just to say, I grew something. You feeling proud about that. This, I want you to know something. I'm not that kind of gardener. That pride thing about I grew a pineapple. Yes, this is frog. We're on an island, for anybody who don't know. Let me just shoot this at you real quick, okay? So this is where I come out and sit every day. Everybody that's been watching me for a long time know I sit out here on Easley Island. That's the lake. And that's over there past that bank is Washio Creek. That's where the big fish swim at. So this is what I want you to know, okay? Please don't go spending more money than your garden is worth. That's a better way to say it. I was trying to figure out the right words to put it in. Don't go spending more money than your garden is worth. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is, it's certain things I don't plant anymore. It's okay to experiment. If you don't know Barbados cherries will grow in your area and you just want to try it, thank you, Jay Wise. That's great. But please don't bank on that feeding your family. If you're trying to grow Barbados cherries in Ohio, you're going to have a problem. Okay? Remember that. I want you to understand that. This is how I grow. I got my experiments over here. See all them little bushes, figs, and everything else I experiment with. And when them junks die, they just die, and I ain't leaking at the heart. But the stuff I grow things that's not going to take up that much space. A persimmon tree that's going to give me hundreds of fruit. It's going to give me tons of food in a small amount of space. I grow apples because they're going to give you tons of food in a small amount of space. Sound like I'm out of space now with these alien frogs, don't it? I grow peaches, pears, plums. The reason I grow those things, those are my, okay, that's scary as hell right there. The reason I grow those things is because they give you more food and you don't have to use so much space. Your garden takes up a lot of space to feed you a lot of food. You talking about vegetables like cucumbers? Nope, cucumbers is another one. Don't take up that much space, but give you tons of food. So I want you to think about what you're growing in your garden. Excuse the frogs. I know that's crazy, right? This is what we listen to all night. They're going to stop in a minute. All of them. All 40 million of them. I want to say shut up, but that kind of make them matter. Beans. Things like that. I want you to start thinking about what you're growing. For instance, people that don't have that much space, you know, and I get these emails all the time. Led, I want to grow some pumpkins. For what? To eat. Okay. You never really get that many pumpkins. You know what I'm saying? Like a watermelon, if they like small watermelons, like sugar baby watermelons, I dig it. But if you're trying to grow a big giant Charleston Gray that ain't gonna get done and those really need to be grown down in Florida, you just growing for fun. My growing for fun days are over. Now I maximize everything. What's going to give me the most amount of food and take up the least amount of space, because I'm trying to feed my entire family. I'm trying to work my way into actually truly being able to eat out of my garden only. It's going to take some work. So I've planted several new trees. There's one right there. I planted in the dark the other night. I ain't even released that video. There's another one behind me, and I could go on and on down the list. They all around. You can see them back there. Right? Let me see, looking for advice on merit tree, collard greens. What size container do you recommend? You may want to email me and we can do that, okay? Because it sounds like you got a lot of stuff going on. Miss Linda in the house. Hey, Lady 511, how you doing tonight? It's good. I didn't see you. I just saw Homestead Heart call you up. So my thing to you is this. Be careful what you're growing. Because some stuff is just for fun. Here you go. Pineapples. Growing a pineapple, to me, in my opinion, is for fun. You will get a pineapple. One pineapple comes off of one plant. And it might start shooting another little baby outside. I've done it. And I did it, and the pineapple was about that big, and I have been sitting on that thing for about 2 years. They take a long time to grow. So, there's a snake on my left. I'm serious. Is it really? Did anybody else see that? Because I believe you, because I just, did everybody else see it? Yep. Is it black? Hold on, I got work to do. No, nobody's seen it, but I believe them. I really do. Because I had to handle something earlier, okay? Okay. I believe you because I just killed one before I went live. I was gonna go live a little earlier, and I had to take care of one. That's why I brought out a couple. The BB gun, everybody. Just gonna freak out, but I'm not even gonna put the real deal on the camera. That's for other stuff that comes out here. But anyway, thank you for watching my back. Guava, that was real gangster. Watch out. Please be careful what you're planting. If you're gonna plant something and you just experimenting, that's great. But if you planting and you really trying to grow some food for yourself, you need to think, let me see. Nope, I don't got the pump today. I don't need a 12 gauge out here, not today. I just got old wide earth. See that? Look the same as that one, don't it? Yeah, one is a Red Ryder BB gun and the other one ain't. When you live and you have some land, you may not like firearms and weapons now. Go buy some land. All these people talking about I'm going out to buy me some land. I'm buying me about 4 acres. I'm buying me, but you don't like firearms. That's like baking a cake, but you don't like flour and frosting. Good luck. with how that tastes. Okay? So yeah, you see me, you see it. So I'm just saying, I'm not a gun nut like what y'all think. I protect my family. So for everybody that's like, oh, I don't like firearms, to each his own. I protect my family. And until you've been in that situation like this thing going on right now, how many people is out buying them that used to didn't like firearms? Okay. So, okay, just saying. Hey, Carolina's best. A lot of people didn't used to like them. They voted them against them. For some reason, they like them now that the Walking Dead is walking around and ain't nobody got no jobs, ain't nobody got no money, but everybody got needs. Okay, just saying, just saying. Tammy J. Jarman says, what's your email, please? I have so many questions. Okay, it's leadfarmer73 at yahoo.com. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. Let me see. Learn your zone. Find your gardeners in your zone. Like Scott Head is. I missed that. I missed it. Hey, who is that? Miss Smith. How you, Miss Smith, 8705? How you doing? Good to see you. Miss Christie. Let me back up. Miss Christie loves home and garden. Got a lead farmer question from Makeup. I hope all is well. I had a question. How often would you recommend spraying liquid gold on your plants? What is liquid gold? You know what liquid gold? Liquid gold is liquor or furniture polish. You know, I don't know what that is. You know, I've had liquid gold and I wouldn't pour that on my tree. Oh, just say urine. I ain't gonna offend nobody here. Urine, how often would I pee on my trees? When I gotta pee. It's natural. It's going. I'm telling you. Let me put it to you like this, okay? And everybody, there's no science to it. There's no science to it. Okay? Listen to this. Dogs and most animals naturally are born as puppies. Even if they never been outside in their whole life, you kept them in the house for God only reason, stop hoarding these puppy dogs. But if you happen to let one out or one escape from your clutches, you go out and you know what that dog gonna do? It's gonna pee on a tree. Every animal in the wild, where they pee at? They pee on the trees. They pee around the trees. Cats dig up around your tree and poop and pee in it, right? That's why when you go up under your tree and you about to dig and plant some marigolds under there, you pull up a handful of cat crap. They're naturally fixed to pee and poop on that tree. When the birds sit up in the tree, that's when they poop. They end up pooping right there under that tree. They could have pooped in the air while they was flying. Why did they land first? Because they was comfortable? I don't think so. I think they're all naturally programmed to poop and pee around these trees to help feed the tree. That's just my own personal opinion because it don't make no other doggone sense to me. All this space, and they always go, that's why they pee on fire hydrants in the big cities because there ain't no trees, right? Think about that. They don't pee on buildings. Them be the hood dogs to do that. But most of them, they'll pee on a fire hydrant, pee on a stop sign, pee on your leg if you're standing too still too long. Their makeup, they're programmed to poop and pee on their tree. So me, as much as I done peed on a couple of these trees, it ain't killed nothing yet. So to each his own. I use urine, mine, not urine. I use urine on my trees. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And let me see, lead in Chicago tree for winter, bring in. Yes, yes, bring your tree in. Pissy little creatures, aren't they? They all, that's what they do. That's what's good for them. Going outside, human manure. Human manure, I don't know how to tell you this. Now listen, no lead ain't crapped under no tree. I ain't squatted under no tree yet. But I'm just saying, you know what human manure is? It ain't no different than any other thing organic that you buying right now. Have anybody ever heard of a product that makes the best grass and lawns, and which I used to use if I could find it? It's called Milorganite. Have you ever heard of this? It is a miracle in a bag. It's called Milorganite. Has anybody, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, excuse me, but you anybody ever seen this? It's in a green and white bag, and it's a big giant bag, and it's kind of pricey, but it's worth it. And I'm gonna tell you why. Cause them junks work. And you know what it is? It's dried up, pelletized human manure. Poop balls. Okay? Back home where I lived at in Ohio, I used to drive for a trucking company, and we sucked out the sewage and dropped it off at the sewage plant. And it's just like a giant parking lot. Just imagine a giant mall parking lot. You back your truck up and you dump all of that poop juice onto the sidewalk, right? It dries in the sun, and yes, the area smells horrible in a 10-mile radius. We drop that down on a big giant slab, just it's like a parking lot. Let it dry in the sun. Once it's dry, a bulldozer comes, because all the water dissipates off of it. A bulldozer comes and scoops it all up, and now it's dry. Scoop it up, and it just look like a mound of dirt. It don't stink no more or nothing, right? They go and take it somewhere else, and I don't know what happens from there. But it's poop. It's your poop, my poop, our poop. That's it. And they turn it into fertilizer for the farmers. Human manure. But if I told you I'm about to come over here and squat down up under this tree right here, I'm going to sit on that rail and I'm going to go to town, everybody going to be like, that is so gross. Lead, that is so disgusting. Oh my God, you going to sit on that rail and take a dump? Oh my God. But you will go pay for it just because it's in a cute bag. Humans, all us humans, we need to do better. You'd be surprised what you would do if it's offered to you right? Think about that. If stuff is wrapped up in a pretty bow, you'll try it. You'll do it. Even if you know it's wrong, even if you know it's illegal, even if you know it's gonna hurt you. Because look, think about this. After all these years, how come some of these restaurants still wrap their meals in pretty little sacks and stuff? They don't gotta do that no more. They already got you hooked. They got you hooked. They could just slap that damn burger down into the bag, and you can be like, damn, it's all messed up. Damn, this is disgusting. And they got it all on my fries too. I ain't coming back here no more. I ain't coming back here. See, you is coming back. But they wrap that stuff up so you can feel like this ain't going to kill you. That burger meat is going to destroy your innards. And long as it's served in a beautiful bag and the burger is wrapped and the fries in this pretty container, all that waste that they just made to give you a burger and some fries, that wasted paper, is just to entice you. And most of the time, none of it ever looked like it do on the commercial. That wrapper, that beautiful wrapper, tricks your brain into thinking, oh man, I got a good one. And then you open it up, and then the burger kind of look like, yeah, hello, and you bite it anyway. You don't take it back in there and say, hey, excuse me, can you make this at least look edible? No. First thing you do is go eating the cheese off the wrapper and be like, man, this burger messed up. You did that. So you can wrap up a turd and put it in a pretty bag, and you're going to go pay $30 for it. But then the same people will turn their nose up at me if I went on ahead and crouched down up under this tree and went on ahead and dropped a couple of them damn bombs up on him. No different. No different. So I say you do and go for what, thank you, Lamont Roper. Do what you got to do. Y'all don't even want to. Everybody say, I want to know exactly what you do, Led. You know you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't want to see exactly what I do out here. Because in some cities and states it's frowned upon. You don't even want to know. I'll be out here and I'll be getting it in. You understand? I do whatever I got to do to keep my plants and trees alive. Okay? So here's another question that somebody asked me, and I'm glad I thought of it. Say, you are what you eat. Exactly. So you might poop out a cheeseburger up on one of these trees if that's what you eat. I'm sorry. Listen, listen here. Uh, Here's another question that I wanted to answer. Somebody asked me in an email, and I haven't gotten back to them yet. And if you won't hear it tonight, young lady, I'm gonna answer your question live right here. I wish I could remember your name. They said, Led, why do you name your trees? Anybody else name their trees? And name your fruit trees in your yard? Anybody else? I'm gonna tell you why I name my trees. There you go. If you don't name your trees, you should. I got that after I did the video about Bonita and she wasn't doing so good. You know what I'm saying? And I got a little choked up and I tried to, put my gangster back on, but my gangster was running like mascara. My gangster was running, y'all. I didn't want y'all to see it on screen, but really, I was truly emotional. And the reason I partially that I was so emotional because my tree is hurt is because it's like part of the family to me, for real. Because they've been taking care of me just like anybody would, like a nanny would, like a mama would. They've been feeding my family for years, for the last 10 years. Okay? So that hurt me because we've had ceremonies for this tree. It goes way deeper than that. But I name my trees because once you name something, think about this. Once you name something, even your car, some people, I'm gonna call this Chevy Big Blue. Big Blue, that's my Chevy, right? You name your car. Once you give things names, for some reason, I guess it's something in your human makeup, you start taking care of it better. You do. You've named it. Once you name things in your yard, if you start naming your chickens, if you keep chickens, thank you, Courtney. Thank you. If you start keeping chickens and you start naming your chickens, I hope you didn't grow them to eat them. Because you ain't going to be able to you know what you're going to probably do? Process them and then give it away. Because you ain't going to be able to eat little chicken, noodle, dumpling, and pot pie. You ain't going to be able to eat them. Because when I first started keeping chickens, I named them all. And I named all of them crazy names: pot pie, dumpling, noodle, parmesan, all of that. All my chickens had names. And, when things happened to them or it was time to get chilly, if you dig what I'm saying, it was hard to do. And it was hard to, I don't want to eat, little dumpling. I remember little dumpling being little chicken stuff. Don't do that. You start naming stuff, you get attached to it. So I name all of my trees because it makes me take care of them. If I don't name a tree and it die, yeah, that's terrible. It's sad. But I give all my stuff names because it makes me go take care of it. Like Bonita, Rasputia, Norbit over there. All of these different trees on my land got names, all of them. Ain't figured out all the new ones yet, but I will. They earn their names. I just don't go naming them. But once you start naming them, your garden, okay? This is Easley Island. This is my land, my home, my garden. Okay? Once I name it, I take care of it. Name your garden and watch you take better care of it. And Norbit is alive, y'all. I seen a little green bud. If this phone wouldn't cut off, I'd go take you over there. Norbit made it through the winter. He lost a lot of teeth, but I think he beat the fight. So everybody, do me a favor and name your garden, name your trees. Okay? I bet you would take better care of it. Like you want to go out there and see, let me see, Cheryl's Organic Food Forest. Okay, thank you, Patrice. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You will take better care of it once you give it a name. This is your castle. And some instances like this, it's your legacy. Because once I'm long gone and dust in the wind, these pecan trees, look at this pecan tree. You see this? You can't see it because I got to look up like that. Bam. This big mug right here was just a stick. A little stick. It wasn't even, it was like this. It was like this, like a pencil. A pencil. You want to know why I stuck it right here on the edge of that garden? That's it right here, straight up and down. I stuck it there because I got it for $2, right? I got it for $2. It was on clearance. And I almost let it die. I just had it sitting over there somewhere. And I was like, let me go plant this somewhere before it die. I just dug a hole with one hand. One hand, I'm talking on the phone with the other one, talking to my mama. And I dug a quick hole and I kicked it out the pot and slammed it in that hole and covered it up, stepped on it and walked away so it don't die. Now look. Hey Trish, how you doing? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Sandy L said, gotta be real careful saying that name of the Watchacoochee Creek. I mean Watchahoochee Creek. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that one. So just once you start growing stuff in your garden, you're gonna see why I almost lost my game. It's like they knew that I'm wrapping up. You gonna see why I almost lost my gangster when Bonita got hurt. You'll see. When squirrels is in your tree, everybody was like, don't harm the squirrels. Lad, please. Oh my God, the squirrels. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Aoki, how you doing tonight? Hey, Miss Craft, good to see you. But when you get your own stuff, you'll understand. This is the sound of Easy Island out here. Welcome to Fantasy Island. You'll understand why I get so emotional when something fails on my land, because I mean it. Say, let me see. Yes, that was the living room, and I heard Coochie. Oh, she was in the living room. She heard Coochie. No, not that one. I know I made the frogs laugh or something. So I just wanted to throw a couple things out there, y'all. Now, for everybody, I'm about to get out of here. My pair is Rick Ross. I love it. See what I'm saying? Name your tree. Name your plant. Name your garden. Everybody should think of a good name for their garden. And do me a favor. If you want to name your tree after somebody special, that maybe they're not here anymore, like a grandmother, a mother, a aunt, or something like that, be careful because if that tree fails, you're going to feel that all over again. You don't think you will, you think it's just a tree, but once you give something a name, to me, you give something life. It's kind of like, uh, uh, putting stuff, speaking stuff into existence. You kind of do. So if that's what you want to do, I bet you put more emphasis on it and take care of it and do more research on it. Too late, I named my Ivory after my brother. That's okay, ain't nothing wrong with it. But I bet you take care of it. See what I'm saying? I bet you take care of it. See, everybody don't understand really what Bonita was. And like I told you, YouTube is, I tell a lot of my own personal stories, and this is the real me. But some of this stuff belongs to me. Some of that information is mine. Yes, ma'am. No.
Okay. Police are out front.
For what?
They said somebody accidentally called 911 or they called and hung up. It wasn't none of us.
So no.
I'm just checking, making sure you're
Okay.
right.
No. Police talking about somebody accidentally called 911. What the hell? Let me. Y'all just hang out here with me for a second, okay? I better stay live because I'm out here. The police at my front door and I got guns back here. So y'all, hold on. What the hell? Somebody calling her? I know what it is. See, let me tell you something. My neighbors see me out here sipping and stuff. And then they sip out here too. They light fires and everything else. I call the police. But when I do it, the police and the fire department get called. I light my fire pit, the fire department come out. Can't do nothing because I did it legally. I live on water, dude. Why? What is you over here for? Oh, we had a report that you got a fire going. Yeah, I do got a fire going. You wasting your damn time. The police, people out there dying in the streets of the doggone thing, and you coming over here talking about. Think about this. I ain't even got no house phone. Who called you? Who called you? He must have heard them damn frogs sound like domestic abuse. Shit, that's all I could think. Now, if I would have called them for something serious, they wouldn't have came. Help, there's a man at my door. Please hurry. Yeah, we'll be there in a minute. Hold on to dispatch. We're going to take good care of you. Now, where are you at located in your house? Can you spell your first, last, and middle name and date of birth? It's a man at the door with a gun. Can you help me? Well, let's get this information out the way first. No cracking on the police. But you know, some of these things is ridiculous. I'm waiting on them to leave. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm trying to pay attention to this because I want them gone. That's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it going, but I'm gonna make sure I'm keeping this camera going. Now I was gonna get off on 1 hour exactly, but I'm gonna keep this camera going because they be aiming at us sometime, and I'm sitting here, sitting on these wide earths. I'm scared to touch them. I ain't gonna pick them up because first thing they say, stop resisting, stop resisting, stop resisting. Like, no, dude. No, I ain't gonna touch them right now. Cause first thing they say, oh, I could be holding a doggone walking stick. Stop resisting. Pew, pew, pew. Man, I ain't in the mood to be leaking tonight. And this nosy motherfucker right here. Man, carry your ass back up to the driveway. Every time you got one of them neighbors. You got one of them neighbors. Excuse me for I'm out of line with that. You got one of them neighbors. They see something going on at your house, then they come to the curb. Take your soggy ass back up to the house, man, before I come out there. And give them a real reason. Look at them. Look at this shit. Well, look at this shit. What's the problem? Oh, oh, look here, look here, look here. It's not me, it's them suckers. Yeah. You don't candy camera, fool? What the hell? See there? Damn, I went all in my eye socket. See what I'm talking about? Let me tell you something. I love my home. I love my house. I'm on land, and my neighbors ain't that close to me. But I promise you, when I was looking for land years ago, I said, nope, this is good right here. This is all I need. Because I like people. I like being around people. But that's the sweet side of me. Just like that mini wheat, the sweet side of me like talking to folks. But the weedy side can't stand folks sometimes. That weedy side can't stand them sometimes. Sometimes I have to flip to deal with the sweet part. But then the weedy side come out like that. The weedy side, I don't feel like dealing with folks like that. You hear me? I get so upset, and that's the side that wants to go live out in the middle of the wilderness. Everybody always talking about running out and getting some land and live in the wilderness and stuff like that. The weedy side of me want to do that and be like, you know what, I'm good with people. But the sweet side of me is like, but man, people is fun. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Damn, what's going on? So look, y'all. This done got too crazy, and I'm about to go out here, and I'm gonna get out of here, cause I'm telling you, I got firepower out here, okay? And I done tossed my little sipperoo, because I don't know what they about to do. You know what I'm saying? Come back here. We sees it on the news right now. I'm a statistic. If you think about it, I'm a very good statistic. It'll make a good news story. Man out sitting in the back of the middle of his yard today. Neighbors were worried. What is he doing talking to his cell phone? He was armed with two rifles, two AR-15s. They call everything AR-15s now. You can have a water gun. Armed with two AR-15s, deadly assault rifles, and pineapple juice. When police discovered it was no more than a Red Ryder BB gun and a .22 caliber and pineapple juice. Oh, here these motherfuckers go right here. Here these motherfuckers go. What the fuck? Here we go. Here we go. It's going on. I'm about to get away from these guns, y'all. Look, they right here. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, y'all? See what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna whisper to you. Come here, let me whisper to you. Now this is year 2020, right? This ain't 1975. What they do is, get in other folks' business. She done mess around and called the police. Can you hear me? She done mess around and called the police, worrying about somebody else's shit. See, let me tell you something. I used to be a horror movie buff. I used to love watching scary movies and mysteries, okay? It never ends well for people like that. Nosy. You know what I'm saying? Frank, are you in there? Frank? Come on, stop playing, Frank. Come on out. Or, am I lying? It never ends well for them, man. Mind your damn business. You know, we had a saying back in Ohio. Trust me, Ohio ain't just corn and wheat. It get gangster, okay? The Midwest ain't what y'all think it is, some of y'all. So, let me tell you something. We had a saying, mind your business and you live longer. Telling you, stay your soggy ass in the house and mind your business. You hear me? Always messing with this man over here. I don't understand. Why did you call the cops? Why did you call? What's going on? Well, we thought you were hurt. If you was in there making sweet love to your husband, you wouldn't worry about or give a damn if he was hurt or not. Take your rusty ass back in the house and go make him a plate of food or something. Stop messing with people's livelihood. You know what I'm saying? Because if something going on in my house, leave us the hell alone. Had nobody. I protect myself. Hear that? Hear that? That's what happens when you're loved. Don't love me. Shit. That's what happened when you love accidentally call the police because you worried. Mind your business, you live longer. You dig it right. A snitch. Hey, look. There's a possum on his roof. 911. Stop calling 911 for stuff, people. I'm sorry, I'm all off. I ain't even on guard no more. Leave the police. Let the police go deal with murder stuff. See, when you do stuff like this to the police and send them out for dumb shit, that pisses them off. So when they get pissed off that they got to do stuff like that, by the time they come into something like you just ran a stoplight or your blinker is busted, pew, pew, they done killed him because he pissed off from that. Like, oh my God, that lady wouldn't shut up. All she did was talk, blah, blah, blah. Pissed him off. Now, some dude ain't no blinker light, and now he dead. See, they should have stories of what happened before that police shot that dude. They need to that. What happened before you came into this case here? Before this case, what else was you doing? Well, we had a couple of calls on people barbecuing in the forest, in the park. And we had 3 of those today. And there was another one where people, children were selling water. And yep. Then we had that other one where, the lady just wanted to, use her walker and put her walker on the bus and wasn't enough room. By the time they done hearing that stupid shit, the dude with the busted tail light, pew, pew. See what I'm saying? It ain't no different than nothing else we do all day. You go through little stuff at work, little things, keep bugging your boss like, look, I want you back at 12. I want you to be done with these copies by 4. I want this, your boss. By the time you get home, your husband or your wife say, hey, honey, how was your day? What the hell are you on my back for? What you want from me? Huh? Baby, whoa. I just asked you about your day. I had a terrible day. You happy? I don't know. Should I be? You know what I'm saying? You got to think about that. So this the little things that piss people off all day, and then you explode somewhere. That's how people end up dead from shit like that. You think that police is having a good time right now? No, he's pissed off. He came all the way out here. He done disturbed the whole. You get to the wrong house. I'm glad he didn't come shooting. Because y'all know my name, Lead Farmer, it would have been a mess. We would have been on the national news. You hear me? How many times that happened? They come to the wrong house, SWAT, busting your house, bam, dead, everybody. For what? You eating TV dinners, watching something. Oops, wrong house, cross the street with these fools. Take y'all soggy asses back up into the house. Boy, people like that make me ill. Let me stop, y'all. It's late, and I'm just rambling on. I'm sorry. I love all of y'all. Please forgive me for that. But y'all see some drama popped off. I wanted y'all to kind of see. That's why I kept turning the camera. So you see, I ain't lying. Man, this is the weedy part of me that do want to go out and get my own land and get away from people like that. Oh, we just checking on your well-being. Check on your husband's well-being. He might need some service on his well-being. Go give his well-being some attention. Stop worrying about what the hell is happening way across the street. Go take care of his well-being. Your own husband's. Okay? If you got your face planted somewhere on your own spouse, you can't hear or see nothing else going on across the damn road. You understand what I'm saying to you? That's in life, love, and relationship. When people say stay in your lane, I understand those words. That means mind your own damn business, you live longer. That's what that means to me. The new kids say stay in your lane. I say mind your business, you live longer. Go hug somebody. Go hug your own spouse. Go make your own dinner inside your house. If you was paying attention to what's going on in your home, you would know what the F is going on in his, which was nothing. You made a mistake, and them police pissed off, and he probably go shoot somebody tonight because pissed off. Everybody have a wonderful night. I love you. Thank you so much. It's dark and it's creepy out here. Thank you, you guys. I love you so much. For the wine video, I'm gonna do a wine video tomorrow, and I'm really going to show you the outcome of that. It is off the chain. Okay? So I hope y'all's is too. Everybody, have a wonderful night. I love you. Lead Farmer 73, and good night. Uh-oh, it must have locked up on me. I'm sure it did. Something wrong here. Let me see. Ooh, good evening. Let me see. Let me see real quick. Cause I wasn't seeing no words. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I'm locked up. Yeah, it went off. Good night, everybody. Oh, y'all can see me. Good night, everybody. Have a wonderful night. I love you. Good night. I don't know what's going on. Words on this one stopped, and they running on here. You can't see that. They running on there, but they stopped on the phone. Everybody, let me see. Love, pray, and sign. Ms. Oh, I really can't see. Sonia Brooks, Kenesha Hopsis. I messed you up real good. Did it real smooth. Tracy Banks, Evelyn Denise. Let me see. Renee Nay. Satur. Ooh, you know I need my grandpa. Lady Leah be like, why you do your mouth like that? I don't know. I guess I'm getting older where your mouth fix up. Y'all have a wonderful night. I'm locking up. Have a wonderful night. I love you. Good night. All right.